Let me know. Melodies seem to form inside of you. The flow of your body drips off like flower dew. Of course I know that your stem has a story to tell. I wanna know you well. I wanna know you well. I wanna know you. Whether your time comes in, we can be sure that the moon with all its light, it could never be as bright as you. Don't you know you brighten up my day? So your spirit, it can chill with me always. Cause I wanna know you well. I wanna know you well. Let me know if you're needing somebody, and I will give you all my time. Let me know if you're needing anybody, I will give you all of my time. Ooh, tell me, baby, are you time to cry? I promise, baby, I will take this love. You got to let me know if you're down to grow. You got to let me know. Got to let me know. Structure of my days with faith just to see me through. Hoping that it feel resonates inside of you. Because I know that your stem has a story to tell. I wanna know you well. I wanna know you well. As the sun goes down, I want you to know what's yours. High thoughts to rise with you. Your eyes are wanting more. Only cause you brighten up my day. So I have to stay with you always. Cause I wanna know you well. I wanna know you well. Let me know if you need somebody. I will give you all my time. Let me know when you need anybody. I will give you all of mine. Tell me, baby, are you time to cry? I promise, baby, I will take it slow. You got to let me know if you're down to go. You got to let me know. Got to let me know. Tell me, baby, are you down to cry? I promise, baby, I will take it slow. You got to let me know if you're down to go. You got to let me You can take your gold dress off if you feel like I'm the one for you. I need somebody to feel me. I need somebody to feel me. You can take your gold dress off if you feel like it's the moment to. I need somebody to feel me. I need somebody to take the right part of the song. We could sing the same words if you want. Show me, lead me to your heart. Lead me to your heart. You can take your gold dress off if you feel like I'm the one for you. I need somebody to feel me. I need somebody to feel me. You can take your gold dress off if you feel like it's the moment. I need somebody to feel me. I need somebody to be so sensation. I could be your worst temptation. Show me, lead me to you. Lead me to you. You can take your gold dress off if you feel like I'm the one for you. I need somebody to feel me. I need somebody to feel me. You can take your gold dress off if you feel like it's the moment. I need somebody to feel me. I need somebody to feel me. I could be strong. Cause I'm a sinner, a lawyer, but I'm in it. I can prove it out within a minute. Found it by the love and never say it. Though we never break it down to show it in the material. Sinner, a lawyer, but I'm in it. I can prove it out within a minute. Found it by the love and never say it. Though we never break it down to show it in the material. I need somebody to feel me. 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 You can take your gold dress off if you feel. Welcome to everybody that's here. We're still going to give it like another 5 minutes.
Yeah, because the other ones are still in the other meeting.
Right. Yeah, I noticed a lot of people were still telling me they were in another meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a bunch of them coming on now.
Hi, Mr. Adams.
Hey, Destiny. Hey, what's up, Alyssa?
Hey.
Hi, Miss Adams.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I see people dropping in. If you all can put your name in the chat room, so that that'll be like our list. So we have the and your host for today is Isha.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
All right. Hey guys. Welcome to Freestyle Friday. We're about to get started, and the first one that's gonna start is Alyssa Corey. Hope I said your name right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Started.
Okay, I'm coming.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Uh, okay. My poem is called Mama's Girl. Okay. In the shadow in the back is where I lie, but I'm a reflection of you deep down inside. Your facial expressions are the same as mine. We are twins from in and out in their eyes. When people say we tend to deny. I'm a quiet storm the way you used to be. I have your face, your eyes, lips, and cheeks. My behavior doesn't define me. We are the same person. It defines us. We. My whole entire demeanor seems to come from you, but when I portray your behavior, you act like it's something new. Looking at me is like looking at you from a mirror view. Mama, we are the same. Take a hint, take a clue. I understand that you made mistakes that you don't want me to make, but you can't continue to hide me from the world. 18 years, Mama, I think you need a break. Let me make that mistake. Let me learn. Respect from the world, I will have to earn. Bridges, yeah, I'll have to burn, but Mama, I'm growing up. No need to be concerned. In the shadow in the back is where I will rise. To walk in your footsteps, where I will thrive. We know we are the same in both of our eyes. I'm my mama's girl until the day I die.
That was a beautiful poem. I think like a lot of people can relate to it. So I know you put a lot of effort and thought into that one.
Thank you.
So next up we have Brittany Correas.
So next to the microphone is Brittany Correas, and you all, when you are coming up, make sure you speak up as loud as possible, and it would be good if you would put on your video.
Mr. Adams, I couldn't hear what you said again. You said when we say the poem, you said speak up, and then what did you say after that?
Yeah, when you say your poem, just speak up, and it'd be best if you can put on your video so we can see you performing. Okay, Isha, you can go on to the next person. Brittany is muted. I'm gonna work on getting her unmuted.
Okay. The next person is Stephanie Cordon.
All right, hold up. Let me see. Where is it at? Okay. All right. I don't care how I look. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, my hair's fucked up. Whatever. Okay. Walked. Oh shit. Why? Okay. Okay. All right. Walked miles through mountains and rivers. Oh, my poem is called. Okay, it has no title. I lied. Anyways, um, walked miles through mountains and rivers. Dark nights accompanied by shivers.
A journey as long as 30 days. He was willing to risk his life anyways. A mother with a son on the way in a busy city known as LA, traveling to a new land together as a family just as planned. Three kids in total, two girls, one boy, the family completed, surrounded by joy, each one on their own path over the years awaiting the aftermath. Okay. Success is all you should know. It gets easy the more you grow, but each one went their separate ways with many obstacles and different delays. The way we turned out was not what they expected. Did we raise them that bad? Were they not corrected? Don't judge us. The world was changed. We've all had rough journeys. You're not the ones to blame. Okay, that's it.
That was beautiful as well.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Jose de Villa Guzman.
Okay, Jose, are you ready?
Last call for Jose. Okay, well, we're going to be moving on to Destiny Silver.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I can show my face and read it at the same time because it's on two different slides, but
That's fine. Just read it.
okay. Okay, so the title of my poem is Why do you do what's wrong when you know someone is watching? Okay. Okay. Why do you do what's wrong when you know someone is watching? That someone is your mini me. Your life is like a mirror to them. When they look into the mirror, what do they see? They see a reflection of what they're becoming to be. So be careful of what you do because your children is a reflection of you. They grow up watching you every day, becoming more and more like you. So so why do you do what's wrong when you know someone is watching you? Oh, that's it.
Okay, great job, Destiny. Next up, we have Linda Franco.
Okay, so my poem is called In Your Eyes. In your eyes, I saw nothing but hatred, hate for the way you lived, hate for the way things never turned out your way. You pushed me to the edge of disappearance. You continuously made me question my worth. You hated the way I spoke. You shut me down for everything I cared about. You're cold hearted, you said. Truth is, I became numb to every insult. I can't feel emotion, but I can see in your eyes, for I started gaining hate. That's it.
Okay, that was actually really good. Has a lot of depth in it. I like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep writing. Next, we have Muhammad Bangura.
Yeah. My poem called "Let Go." I said not easy letting go. I said letting go may seem easy, but it's not. When you have that one person that hit the spot, one person wandering in your thoughts, maybe you create an evil plot. Let it go, let it go. Crying with sorrow, wonder what will happen tomorrow. Eyes filled with tears of sorrow. Now you're sad, reminiscing, thinking about what you're missing. Better days will surely come. And that's it.
Okay, so next we have Dulce Alarcon.
Okay, my poem is called Beauty of Birth. A baby was born, the sun was out, the birds were chirping, nothing but a happy family ready for their newborn to see the world. The baby had his father's eyes. He had his mother's smile. The baby shared bits of their parents' features. The beauty of the birth has a gift for everyone. And that's it.
Okay, before we go on to the next person, I just want to ask, like, would anyone like to share a certain reason as to why they like to write? Nobody?
Sometimes writing like help you clear your mind. Sort of. That's what it do for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Writing can help express your feelings.
Yep. Okay, so the next person is Marlon Cruz. Next up is Marlon Cruz. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Alondra Lopez Carina.
Okay, we're waiting for Alondra.
Last call for Marlon or Alondra.
Okay, they're
Okay,
both out.
so
You can go.
yeah. Our next person is Magalise Iraheta.
Okay, my poem is called One More Time. It says, maybe if I try one more time, it might be different. He loves me, he wouldn't do it again. It happened again. I'll just hide it with makeup. Maybe if I try one last time, no, it's manipulation. It's all part of the aggression. It's time for an elimination. I can't be trapped in this situation. It's time to fly free of oppression. That's it.
Okay. Next up we have Deja Hitch.
Okay. I don't have a title for my poem, but this is it. Many people are religious and some are not, but are their feelings the same when death is the topic? People get saved so their souls can rest in heaven, but does that really bring them to ease when death brings them to their knees? The only thing there really is to do is trust in God and what He'll do for you.
Okay, that's a great poem. And let me just say, I love poems that tell a story because it can just bring people in and like give them emotions that they never knew they even had. So next up we have Nakaya Bellamy.
You can move on.
Okay, next up is Michelle Saavedra. Last call for Michelle Saavedra. Okay, moving on to Casey Olivar Cruz.
Okay, how can I do this? How can I say it? How can I make myself believe it's the best thing to do? My heart starts to beat fast, the feeling of crying and wanting to yell starts to build up. I can't control it. I try to talk to someone, but it doesn't help. I just need to understand that it's okay and just to let go. That's it.
Okay, that was a very good poem. Next up is Hannah Fall.
Okay. Mind, the mind of mine. The mind of mine may be divine, manipulating my sight of thine. We meet, we magnetize, exchange our vibes. I visualize the potentials, see the elementals, the energy, efficiency, the enterprise you may have, then judge you as so. Even though I may not mean it, I may push you away and end the connection. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Next up, we have Amira Smith. Amira Smith.
We have a special guest. One of the youth poet laureates is in the room. Uh, Zainab Ahmed.
Hello. Wait, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me find one. Okay, I'll read a one I wrote recently. It doesn't have a title. And once again, silence is forced on the unheard. Those that do not know how to share the microphone yet plant cameras to steal our thoughts. Those that lack the experience needed to soak the theory created from tears. Thinking it's honey because they enjoy our suffering. Pain is pleasure and pleasure is pain. The right way would be hearing our piercing screams as we cry, not only for help, but a way to liberate ourselves. The right way would be finally taking those chains off and pinning them on folks in the mirror, not leading us to an empty room where our cries cannot be heard, where we are not even sure if we hear ourselves. A room so bright we can't even see the future. So quiet we go insane, screaming and pleading almost as if we're in space, looking at the camera, at a white void where the hearts should be. Our pain is their pleasure and our pleasure is their pain. And once again, silence is forced on the unheard. That's it.
Thank you, Zainab, for the time you took to share your poem with us and everyone else that went prior to her. And Zainab, I have a question. So, like, what does it feel like to be a youth poet laureate? Like, how was your experience?
Oh, it's actually pretty great because you get to go to different places and experience like new things and see different people across the county. But it's kind of like not doing as much right now because of the quarantine. But it's actually like for the past like 2 years I've been in it. It's been really fun.
Okay. So let's give it up for Zainab again, guys. Next up, we have Teresa. I don't want to mess up your last name, so yeah. Okay, last call for Teresa.
Okay, I'm here. Um, I didn't really have anything planned, but this is very short. Roses are red, violets are blue. I hate quarantine just as much as you do. That's all.
Same sis. I love that one.
Good one, Teresa.
Next up, we have Chukunere Madubata. Okay.
Okay, so my poem is called Isolation. This place might be my home, but it does not feel. Sorry. This place might be my house, but it does not feel like home. In here, I'm trapped. I'm like a little mouse, trapped inside with nowhere to roam. I can't go outside to touch the grass and the trees. All I can do is lay by, listening to the birds and the bees. Things are different in the past, but that was then and this is now. With the virus that never seems to last, turning people so that they are as dead as a cow. Before I sleep, I pray that this illness will be out of mind, out of sight. Finished with that, on my bed I lay and wish myself a good night.
Okay. That's a great poem. Next up, we have Jordan
I'm
Cooper.
glad you like that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next up is Jordan Cooper. Last call for Jordan. Okay, next up we have Kamari Sutherland. Last call for Kamari. Okay, next up we have Micheria Deline Salvador.
Hello.
Hey, what poem will you be singing today? I said singing.
My poem doesn't have a name yet, so here I go. Do you see me? Do you see the real me? You look at me as if you can read me, but you can't. My shadow flutters as if I'm invisible, but yet I'm right here. Can you see my emotions, my thoughts, my fear? You see my color, but you don't know what I represent. You see my struggles, but you don't know the history. You've seen the battle, but never the war. I'm going to ask again. Do you see me? Thank you.
Ooh, I like that poem. That's like one of the favorites I've heard. Next up, we have Precious McCory.
Hello.
Hey, Precious.
Hi. Okay. This is my poem. relating to COVID 19. Is the truth you find in a quarantine mind the only real truth you ever had? Looking around, is this really all that bad? We were always trapped, but now we see the cages. Now you see the bars. When will we break free of these bars? When will we remember their scars? You will see your scars. And now let the world contain us, and we all need to keep from being trapped ever again. It's time to live life without the bars. It's time to live life for us. Maybe the world slowed down so we could catch up.
Okay, next we have Kaylin Crenshaw.
Hello.
Hey, Kaylin.
How are you, Aisha?
I'm doing good.
That's great. Okay, let me do this poem. It doesn't have a name. It feels like something soft, thin, and delicate, glowing and flowing through the window of heaven's soul above, drifting into my dreams. As it slowly pats away the scattered patches of night that hover over my skin, it feels like something lambent, like a piece of mirror warmed by the sun's vivid shades, trying to find a perfect position in front of my vision, so that when I wake, I'd feel the engulfment, ample love of a day that beams at me without wanting anything in return. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Kaylin.
Nice.
Next we have Crystal Amadi.
Okay. Hold on just a second. So my poem doesn't have a title, but we're gonna read it now. What is love? Ever since you met them, you believed you knew what it was. It's validating your fears and dismantling your dreams, because life will do the same. It's maintaining your awareness of not being enough, because being full of it gets you nowhere. And over everything, it's changing who you are. Because if they're not happy, why should you be? The answer should give you some ease, but you still have to wonder, what is love? That's it.
Thank you, Crystal. Next we have McCroy.
Hello, how's everybody doing today? Hello.
Everyone's doing fine.
Okay,
How
okay.
are you?
All right, okay, so this is my poem. Obtuse rubber goose, quarantine's making my screws loose. Yesterday's today, today is yesterday, tomorrow is tomorrow. It's no longer as anticipated, but filled with even more sorrow. Initially excited, I did underestimate this virus, but upon further investigation, it appears it has tired us. But without further ado, I come to a close. Brothers and sisters, I wish you a humble abode. Stay washing your houses and clean your houses, and in the face of this virus, do not fold. The end.
Thank you, McCroy. Next we have Adeolu Adeteo.
Hello. Uh,
Hello.
my poem is called Miss Rona. Uh,
Okay, let's hear it.
COVID-19. All right. COVID-19, the manslaughter. Obviously, you have destroyed a multitude of lives. Ready for more as you claim. On set, you come like a thief. Moreover, nevermore. We already know you now. Adamantly, we can't obey you. Violently, you must go. I motivate continuous soap hand wash, ready to sojourn indoors until you are perceived no more. Solution is with us now, remember, and we have got you covered. I pity your suffering because your hell is already burning. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Next we have Nija Gardner. Last call for Nija.
Yeah, she's gone.
Hi,
Oh, there she is.
kid. Oh, help me. I'm trying to find a poem now. Uh,
Okay.
um,
You don't have a rap?
I could, but I'd rather not.
All right, maybe next time.
Hold on, I have it. I have it. Let me just try to get it ready real quick. Okay. Um, as the curtains as the curtains close and the lights dim, we are left empty. Conclusion lacks, like love lost, an empty lot in the faceless sun. 21st century poems are made in despair. The depressed kids of the depressed kids of today's tomorrow, and the adults that laugh their pains away, eager for the outfits picked for the casket they wear. The mentality lost the mentally lost are considered dead, but they're not gone completely. Depression forces them to bed. Their minds no longer wander, their brains full of relentless trauma, and they hardly sleep due to their fearsome thunder.
Nice.
Okay. Great job, Nigel.
Hey, Aisha, could you call Quiniva?
Who?
Quiniva.
Quiniva. Okay. Okay. Next we have Quiniva.
Hi,
Hey. Okay. What
I'm
poem?
Quiniver, and the second please.
Okay.
Okay, so letting go. I am letting go because it kills me to see you happy without me. Because the hope I have only hurts me more. Because what if I'm holding on to something that is over because I can't hold on alone? Because I need my own pace. Because holding on is putting my life on hold. Because I wish you the best. I'm letting go because I love you.
Okay. Great job, Quiniva. Next we have Steven Hurui.
Oh, I'm Fevin Huri. Um,
Sorry.
no, you're good.
Okay.
My poem is called Bliss.
Okay.
Rain splattering down the windows in a gentle yet mischievous pattern made to match your emotions, slowly running down the window pane to go with your melancholy, or viciously beating down the glass to match your fury, ultimately to make you feel that the universe understands you and that you are enough. Because 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 you are enough.
Fevin, I think you're muted because we can't hear you. Okay, we can go on to the next one. She had a Wi-Fi problem.
Okay. Next we have Alejandra Perez. Last call for Alejandra.
Is there another Alejandra or is it just me?
Oh no, I was calling Alejandra Perez. But you can go if you have a poem.
Alright, I'll go.
Okay.
Let me find. Alright, so mine goes with the fear. Okay, with the fear of words, I look into her eyes with a crime. I begin to say it's time, but with the fear of words, I look down. The day has come to crown thy crime. Look into her eyes, I throw away the crown. I begin to say it's time to speak and yield that everyone has a crime. With the fear of words, she looked down as she spoke unforgiveness, holding her cross. With the fear of words, I stood and still looked into her eyes. I begin to say, on earth we all have a crime. As I looked down, she looked awake with her crime. The moment came, I yelled. All I ever wanted was to be accepted by you. With the fear of words, even he forgives me.
Nice,
That
nice.
was it.
That was an amazing poem.
Thank you.
Okay. Next we had Eric Henriquez.
Hello. Just give me a second to pull it up here. Okay, my poem's called "Simpler, Harder Times." One bedroom, three bodies. A chilling breeze flowed. Despite being in a desperate parent's hold, there was nothing that could have stopped the freezing cold. A childhood wonder would always ring loud. Why are my parents too tired to listen to the sound of children laughter and talk that could have been? If only I could go to clubs and places for just one day. The present has improvements that I'm very glad to have. The problems one will face have been sliced into little halves. Life today isn't anywhere near as scrappy. Despite the lack of money, that same hard childhood was when I last felt truly happy. Oh, that's it.
Okay, that was another great poem. Okay, I think we have Brittany Correa's with her second poem that she would like to recite.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't get my the first time unmuted, so
Okay.
um mine is my family is very noisy. They laugh, they cry, worries and stories, wondering when. My mother worries as the day goes by, wondering when the minute, the hours, the days go. Our lives at a stop, my brother's frustration, wondering when. The early birds don't stop chirping. I am very still. The days go by as quick as they come. When I ask myself, that's what we can all wonder. The end.
Okay. Okay, thank
Nice.
you, Brittany.
Nice.
So is there anyone else who would like to go? Anyone who would
Can
like to
I
go for
go,
the second
please?
time?
Yes, I
Yeah,
would
you
like
can
to
go.
go. I would like to go.
You after me.
I think, yeah, Coventry said first. Go ahead.
Remarks, however hard they try, will always be crazy. Do remarks make you shiver? Do they? The style that's really sick, above all others, is the rhetoric. Down, down, down into the darkness of the rhetoric. Gently it goes, the crazy, the ill, the vertiginous. How happy are little theories? Theories are small scale. Theories are runty. Theories are Markel, however.
Okay, thank you, Karlvinsky. I think it was a David that wanted to go next. Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go.
I. Who are you that I'm not? Are you controlled? Are you a bot? How can you hurt your creation? How can you leave? How can you be? How can you hit me and still love me? Who are you that I'm not? You are irrelevant and I am not. How can you be an adult and still act like a child with no responsibilities? That really confuses me. I'm done.
Thank you, David. And we have another David that would like to go. David Onwanga.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. My poem is titled Shine.
Okay.
And it's about time to speak up no matter your situation. It's not as easy to solve as a two-step equation. Take it day by day. Know you're gonna be great at any occasion. You grow every day so you can be harvested, chosen, like a wrinkled raisin. No one's the same, different in their own special way. You can be the predator and sting as hard as a stingray. A good way to start is to talk or say it's gonna be okay. I know it'll take some time, so you don't have to start today. Everyday people are fine with their minds, but it's about time to loosen up what has you intertwined. So open up knowing that you can be refined, because everyone's a star. You just have to learn to shine. That's it.
Thank you, David. Next up, we have Jennifer Vivar.
Okay, so my poem's called I Am I Not Enough? Am I not enough? Have I not expressed what I feel for you? Why must I keep trying when clearly you don't care? Am I not enough? I gave myself a second opportunity at love again, but now that I see it, that was probably a mistake. Am I not enough? I just talked to you over the phone. You told me you love me. Did you lie? Your friend just told me you was with another girl. Am I not enough? I think it's time for me to leave. I haven't had time to fully grow and blossom as I should. You kept me in the dark with no water, so how did I expect to grow? Am I not enough? After 1 year, I finally see it. Look at me growing more than I knew I was capable of. Turns out I'm more than enough. It was you who wasn't enough for me.
Thank you, Jennifer. I felt that
Ooh, Jennifer.
before. Oh my god.
Whoa. Good job.
Okay, next up we have um wait, let me go back. Okay, next up we have Emily Gonzalez Ruiz.
Okay. So this is called Ponytail. And can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, I
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
I can hear you.
So, eyebrows squinting together, a twisted mouth tense with concentration, your eyes narrow as you size up the foe in front of you. Wild locks that wave each and every way, they tangle and form a frizzy mess. You take a deep breath, arming yourself with the best armor that Family Dollar could offer. You approach the beast cautiously. As your nimble fingers weave through its fur, the fight commences. Pulling as many strands together as you can, they fill your fist, collecting stray pieces that escape, left and right and up and down, and don't forget that side piece. You quickly band it together, and with a sigh of relief, you inform me that you have pulled my hair into a ponytail. Too bad that it's lopsided.
Thank you, Emily. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Emily. Next up we have Muji Dot Oladejo.
Okay, my poem doesn't have a title, so yeah. And while the world continues to revolve, she was stuck in the place closest to the sun. She bathed in the brightness, but failed to notice that she was already burning. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Muji Dot. Next we have Dania Rosales Rojas.
My mother is a strong woman who resists the storm of hypocritical people and that it's a capable of shine on her own. My father is a serious man with old belief. His days are different, trying to survive the criticism of the people. Although they have, I'm sorry, and yet my father has overcome every obstacle with my mom because they are a team. That's why they always say that your example teach me to talk through life. Your love gives me peace of mind, and your love gives me happiness because they accept their children how they are. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Dania. Next we have Nakaya with her second poem.
I didn't go the first time. That's why I'm going now. Okay. I've been stuck in the mud my whole life. I want to be with the roses, where life is untouchable, where I'd have my thorns to protect me. I want to go to the rose garden and maybe see the sun, to where life is love and I'm not being sunk. The rose garden where they spend free time, where they remain free. I'm told I'll never go there. Stop dreaming, get your head out of the air. They say the roses were planted for those kids already born with the vase that cannot contain my roots, but somehow remained the dream for which I shoot. I tried to go there once before, but I've been stuck by the thorns. I like to sit free in the sun and finally be me.
Okay, thank you, Nakaya. Next, we have Bethlehem Bohadko.
Yeah. Hello. Um.
Hey.
So my poem name is called Freedom.
Okay.
A person goes through many thoughts a day, but there is not much to say. I start with what to eat and what to wear, then end up with future plans that strike me with fear. I wonder if I'll make it to the end. I wonder if I'll exceed the expectations. I wonder if I have patience. My pure innocence was taken from me before I even knew about the birds and the bees. Mother, I'm trying to please the unknown, so your soul will be at ease. Very much forgot myself to give you peace. How did the happiness I had change in the blink of an eye? Went from being so happy to being so blind. Mother, forgive me when I take what's mine. That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Bethlehem.
You're welcome.
Next, we have Maya Gomez. Final call for Maya.
Hello.
Hey, Maya.
Okay. I will search for you in crowds, in empty fields, in soaring clouds, in a city light and passing cars, and winding roads and wishing stars. I wonder where you could be now. For years I have not said your name out loud. And longer since I called you mine, time has passed for you and I. But I have learned to live without, I do not mind, I still love you anyhow.
Okay, thank you, Maya. Next up, we have Dante Williams.
Hello.
Hey, Dante.
Okay. I don't have a title for my poem. So, there you go. Feeling dark and gloomy like a raining night, filled with rage and anger. Want to hit something to take. Want to hit something with all your might, just so you can feel better. Grab a knife so you can end it all, but instead you should stand tall. Take drugs to take the pain away, but instead you try to make it a better day. Better days will surely come. Just wait on it. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Next up, we have Rebecca Flores.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Something she thinks of every day. Should she really want to go away? Should it really be okay to be afraid of what they really say? She's proud of where she's at, but there's something that's always held her back. Having found memories of her past, there are things she must surpass. She cries for acceptance, but everyone knows her truth. Her truth is cold, one that can't be untold. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Last call for anyone who would like to recite another poem. No one? Okay, so I actually have a poem that I would like to read, and it is called Normality. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, here it goes. Normality. What does it mean to be normal? Is it the way we walk, the way we talk, our social state, or how we determine fate? Maybe it's the role we play in society. What's your normal? Is carrying around green herbs in a bag and trading it for money normal? Is getting straight A's normal? The fiery red lacerations that ruin her clean, smooth skin is a part of her normal. Eyes that lured her into his realm with no way out. A smile that blinded her from another bruised woman on the road. A soft caress on her cheek that deafened her ears from reality. She smiles in adoration as she says to herself, "No man has ever treated me this way." She got comfortable, so used to attracting the vituperative personalities. Sweet, meaningless words that kept her living in a fantasy. Not all fantasies have a happy ending. Persuasion in the devil's eyes is the killer of the demon's saint. If I stand for nothing, I fall for anything. Thank you, guys.
That was really good.
Really,
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice, nice.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. Okay, so there are some people that decided to go. We have Ladoris Cruz Lopez.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
static coming from you.
Well, I don't have a title for my poem, but so it says,
hello.
First, it happened to Stanley. Can you hear me?
It's kind of static.
Okay. So first, it happened to Stanley Adams of a self-inflicted gunshot. Then to Stephanie Adams by jumping out of a 25th floor hotel window after throwing her 7-year-old son. Then almost happened to my mother by intoxication. And I didn't speak up. Now it happened to my childhood best friend, and I didn't speak up. Who could stop it from happening to me at the end? That's it.
Okay, thank you, Ladoris. Okay, next we have Anna Alvarez Guada.
Nice, Ladoris.
All right, so my poem is called New Path. Walking down the stairs, aren't you afraid? Let me go away. Are you afraid? Darkness may arise, you might be right, but the flare in my faith will be my light. Why are you afraid? I won't leave forever. Exploring isn't so bad. It's just a new experience. Just be careful. May God be the flare to your guide. I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Anna. Anyone else who would like to go?
We have a celebrity in the house. We have Miss Johnson. I don't know if she wanted to do something.
Okay, Miss Johnson. Okay, anybody else? Because I don't know if Miss Johnson will be. Okay, so if there's no one else that would like to go, I just want to thank everybody who took the time out of their day to recite a poem. And I hope everyone has a good day. Stay safe. Yeah.
Yes, everybody, you all mute yourself and say bye on the way out.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, bye. Bye,
Yeah.
Taylor.
Bye.
Hey.
Love you. Bye, everybody.
Hey, Crystal. Bye. Kevin.
Thanks.
Bye, Dulce.
Bye.
Goodbye.
David. Eric. Carl. See you.
Bye.
Deuces.
See you, Mr.
Bye.
Mr.
All
Adams.
right, I'll see you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Alyssa.
Bye, girl.
Hang up.
Good job, Aisha.
Thank you, Mr. Adams.
All right, we're gonna I'm gonna get some other stuff going that we're gonna get together. I'll let you know, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
You too.